Alright, here we are back with the bird's eye cello. You can see it's kind of dirty and dark in here. That's another sign of the age. But the bird's eye looks a little different without the finish on it. So we're going to get rid of this patch here, which is doing nothing. You can see right there, glue, but it's glued to the air. Had yeah, there's a little piece of white. That's all. It was actually holding that piece down. Probably the same on this side. And there it goes. Very little contact, so it was not even clamped down. That's why that was not properly lined up. Now these on the other side here, that one looks a little bit better adherence. Still, it's too thick. The grain's going the wrong way, so they got to come off. Whoop. Yeah, this one is actually this one's got the grain going the right way, so we might leave that one and just carve it down a little. This one, not doing much there. The grain is going the wrong way. And they didn't clamp it this way so that the seam closed up. There's a big gap there. So whoever did this had good intentions, but poor execution. Yeah, that one was glued on pretty well. Not like this one here. Nope. Pops right off. So if you're going to do a repair, you should at least do it so it's going to work. And this one looks like it's on there pretty good too. So we got most of it off. Okay, the rest of that we'll work on later off camera, but we get it all nice and smooth and cleaned off. Yeah, they didn't bother to finish the wood either or seal it. Now we'll see what we can do about this neck, because we'll have to get this neck apart in order to fix reset the block. First thing we'll do is cut off this dowel that they put in. See if we can push it through, get the neck off. If it's glued, if that's glued in there real well, it might be tough to get out. We might have to drill it out, but we will try a little persuasion first, see if this works. Nope, didn't do anything. Get the drill. I have to go with the other method, we probably would have had to do this anyway. And we'll drill out the back part as well, where the dowel goes in from the head there. Okay, make sure we go at the same angle. Nicely centered. Looks like a standard 3/8 dowel. So go a little bit undersized on the bit there. See how far in we went there. Yeah, looks like we got the dowel out. We can feel the neck. We don't want to drill into the neck. That would be bad. So it looks like we still have some contact here. Oh yes. Looks like they used a non-water soluble glue. I get my glasses on. I don't want to get any of that glue flying into my eye. Oh, big gap there. Tool there. Yeah, looks like it's still being held together by something. There's not much glue in there. It's coming out. And there we have it. Yeah, we drilled through that, got most of it, just a little bit we missed. And once again, you see the glue here had no contact whatsoever, just a little bit right there. So the neck was glued in so badly that it immediately came loose. There, now we have access to this neck block, which is, looks like they had a clamp on it too. They tried to clamp that to this. Didn't do very well. The rib is loose from the rib all the way, or from the neck block all the way down on both sides. Can of worms. So what we may end up doing is making a new neck block. This one's pretty rough. And we'll get this other piece of the top off of here carefully. Yeah, that's got some tight glue, so we'll put some water on that and let that sit for a while so we don't split it. Yeah, it's got a lot of glue on it. And it's not a good kind of glue. It's not very water soluble. It's like Elmer's or something. So we'll probably start by gluing the ribs down, pulling the block all the way off, getting that squared away, and then either fitting a new block or refurbishing that. We'll see. Sometimes it's easier to make a new block than to try and repair the old, although it's generally better to save the original pieces if you can, and if it's well made. In this case, it's questionable. So catch up next time on our next step.